friends, it's Ashlyn. Check out this fresh from the farm coffee table, just pulled out of a barn. She's a little beat up, but nothing that we can't handle. One of the claw feet had fallen off, but luckily the previous owner still had it in their possession, which doesn't always happen, so that's a big win to start out with. As I turned the table over to get it cleaned off, I realized that this isn't just an ordinary coffee table. This is a Stickley coffee table, which is a really high-end brand out of Grand Rapids, which tracks with what the family said. They said their grandmother bought nice quality furniture, and then when she passed, everything just got put away into a large barn they had on the property. After cleaning, I grabbed my carbide scraper and went to work. Now, this tool is amazing, but it does make a terrible, horrible, awful noise. So if you are sensitive to noises, especially high-pitched ones, another great option would be some chemical stripper or even a power sander like I'm using here. I'm using a mouse sander, but on these big flat surface areas, really any sander will do. Or you can even do it by hand, which is what I ended up doing on the lower half of this coffee table. Based on the family's relayed history, I believe this piece is about 70 to 80 years old, so there was some veneer damage. I just injected it with some wood glue and clamped it overnight. I was to use a gel stain on this piece, and I was really pushing the humidity and the temperature as well as the dry time, and it did not turn out well. So I ended up taking it all down with some mineral spirits, which actually turned out really well. That dried, I pulled out my brasso and got to work on these claw feet. These little feet were so sweet, but they needed a good cleaning so bad. But the brasso always shows up, and look at how clean these came out after a good scrubbing. By a good cleaning, I mean 3 rounds with steel wool and a toothbrush to get where we needed to be. So these are as clean as they're ever going to get. Coffee tables are just one of those furniture pieces that get so much use and wear and tear. So I ended up doing 5 coats of wipe-on polyurethane for this piece. I just really needed this beautiful, stunning piece to be able to be protected from all the little toy cars, coffee mugs, all the things that a coffee table gets exposed to in its lifespan. No big surprise here, this beautiful piece was sold in under 24 hours. Thank you so much for watching this 3-minute table flip. If you have any questions, feel free to put them down in the comments. If you liked what you saw, give the video a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I try to put out new material every single week. See you next time.